Love and joy, and of course there's worry and anxiety, of course there is, and uncomfort and all kinds of stuff. I understand that. Versha Patel runs Birth and Beyond Fitness in Leicester and prepares mums-to-be.
Hi.
What an amazing job.
Oh, it's a wonderful job. Really rewarding. I love seeing these women and making a difference to their journey in pregnancy, whether they're coming in their second trimester or third trimester. It's a real joy and experience to be part of such a special time in their lives.
Because often I think one of the things that women first ask is, what can I do? And what can't I do? And I think mostly the message is, there's almost nothing you can't do.
Well, you can do anything from running initially in your early part of your pregnancy if you've been doing it before, and yoga. And a lot of people don't think about strength training. So I concentrate on both strength training and incorporating some cardio, stretches into Pilates, yoga style, and into relaxation. So I really kind of offer a range, because I think it's important that women get a full exposure and experience. But also I think a lot of women are a bit apprehensive to do like a full class of full-on strength training. So it's a good way as an entry level, so that it opens the door for everybody to be able to take part in exercise that are in their pregnancy. So you don't want to put people off. You want them to look after themselves and keep their heart working really strong, because there's research that suggests that and supports that the woman, a pregnant woman that keeps their heart fit through cardio exercise as well as doing strength training, increases the likelihood of their child having a healthy lifestyle, healthy life in their future.
Yeah. And the thing is that, in a sense, of course, the further a woman goes through pregnancy, the more effectively she's doing a workout 24/7, isn't she? Because you're providing all that. There's more blood, and you're supporting another person inside you. It's just it seems to me as a bloke, and just the most extraordinary thing for a human being to go through. It's just awe-inspiring is what it is. So what you try to do is to make that journey, some people will be really uncomfortable, they might have morning sickness, whatever, but you try to work around that to enable them to feel as well as they possibly can through this incredible journey.
Yeah, a lot of women do experience that can't sleep very well at night. Aches and pains are the kind of typical symptoms, and nauseousness is a big thing in the first trimester. And exercise can help, but actually, to be honest, a lot of women prefer to just wait till it passes before they actually resume any exercise, because it is so exhausting. And I can recall from my pregnancy, my second child, I could have slept probably for the first 3 months straight through, because it was that bad. But I persevered, and I kept my running up, and some women don't feel comfortable doing that, and you do feel a bit uncomfortable when people are watching you when you've got a bump. And everybody's each to their own. I encourage women to just do what they feel comfortable and what feels right in your body. And so once women do join me, I tend to put them at ease and talk to them about what the recommendations are from RCOG, which is RCOG is the British Royal College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, and they promote women to keep exercising, and not to necessarily pick up something that is completely new. There are contraindications, and what that just means is women that can't do particular exercise because of their conditions they may have developed in their pregnancy.
But that's where you come in, isn't it? That you can guide people so that they can do something that probably makes them feel, even if it's some yoga or some stretches or whatever, I don't know, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
That can be quite...
Absolutely.
It's like if you ever do any exercise, whether it be formal exercise in a gym or you, work hard at your job, whatever, there's that moment where you finish doing it and you feel better for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the feedback is, I've been going for 5 years now doing this, and more and more, I'm more braver to ask for feedback. And it's so lovely to hear the feedback that you've made such a difference. And it's not just even how they feel during their pregnancy, because it's how they feel managing their symptoms through pregnancy, feeling great, sleeping better, but also preparing for the big day, or however long it's going to take. Hopefully it's a short labour. But labour is called labour for a reason. You are going to go through some time where you're going to feel like your body's really working very, very hard. And the best way to get through it is to prepare for it. And yoga, doing fitness, meditations, a combination of things really, really contribute to a woman feeling great and getting through their labour.
We've talked about up to the day. What about post the day?
Yeah, fourth trimester is what I like to call it. And this is everybody's experience of birth is different, but one thing is for sure is that once you've delivered baby, you need to allow your body to heal, because it actually knows what to do. We just have to allow our bodies to do that. What we eat, how much we sleep, and also some of the stuff we've done before in our pregnancy will help us into our fourth trimester. So I also do reiterate this to women, that what you do now will take you at least through into the early days of after babies come, and also the things you learn about how to restore key parts of your female anatomy, something called the pelvic floor that a lot of men scream at when we talk about, but men have pelvic floor too, but it's just widely much more spoken about for women because of childbirth. So what you learn in your pregnancy are things that you can take into your early days of post-birth.
And it's interesting what you say, that you've also got to let yourself know what to do. And I think that's an increasing message in pregnancy and childbirth, isn't it? To follow what you think is the thing to do, because that's often the right thing.
Yeah, it's following your instincts. But in pregnancy, the thing is, when you're not pregnant, you would really push yourself, try to anyway. And some people are more willing to do that than others. But understanding in pregnancy, you're not going to be driving yourself to really push your fitness. You want to feel hot, feeling, a little bit of sweat on the face, but you want to be able to maintain a conversation, because that then manages, then your heart's not overworking and you're not overheating. And overheating is a really big thing in pregnancy, because we can peel our clothes off to cool down, but a baby can't, because the baby's and there are things in our biomechanics too and the hormones to make sure baby can cool itself down, but you still take precaution. And each individual in a class, I'm not working one-to-one with these individuals. There's a class of women that I want to make sure I've given them the right kind of information so they can manage themselves, not just in a class, because I wouldn't encourage them to do things outside of a class environment, to exercise and enjoy keeping fit. And the main thing here is enjoy, because it's, there's so much, not enjoying exercise. You want to bring that enjoyment back. So that's why I incorporate a lot of social into my class. So women get to know the other ladies in the class. We go out for meals, and it's encouraging friendship, because often pregnancy is a lonely thing, because you fall pregnant and you don't actually know any other people that are expecting a child at the same time. Often there are obviously
sometimes,
so it's a great place to meet other expectant mothers and talk about similar things, and they have something in common because they want to look after themselves. So it's really great. I really thoroughly enjoy it.
I wish people could see how much you smile when you talk about it. You're so passionate about it and so love it so much. And of course, because you're a mum anyway, of course you've been through it, so you're talking from experience.
Absolutely, yeah.
You're not just kind of making it up. You know what it feels like to wake up in the morning feeling like hell, or your joints hurt, or your ankles are swollen. Well, do you know what I mean? You really do get it. If people want some more information, where will they get it from?
They can find me online, Birth and Beyond Fitness .co.uk, and
I love the name of it, Birth and Beyond. I think that's great.
And I'm on Instagram, Facebook. So come and find me. I'm based in Clarendon Park. I'm trying to start classes out in Market Harborough. So just increasing my reach, and online soon to come.
It's lovely to see you. We'd love you to come in again. We'd love chatting to you. I just think your passion for exercise is just amazing. And of course, in a sense, what you're teaching pregnant mums is actually, it translates to all of us, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's the point. Get out, do more.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming and have a great
Thanks
weekend.
for having me.
It's a pleasure. It really is a pleasure. Thank you.